non-alcoholic beer. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball. All right, back out to the booth one final time before first pitch. Steven Nelson, Rick Monday, guys.
Okay, Tim, we're going to see the Freeway Series installment number 2 in this series, 5 for the season. The Dodgers unbeaten against their rivals from Orange County, Yoshinobu Yamamoto against Jack Kohanowitz tonight. Mo, give me a key or a player to watch, please.
Well, I think for Yamamoto, go ahead and throw it free and easily. 10 strikeouts his last outing. That was on Sunday, a little bit more than what we normally see last night.
For Yoshinobu Yamamoto, has a chance to get the Angels back a little bit. He gave up the most runs.
But for the Dodgers, get good pitches to hit.
Single start to Anaheim last August. That was 6 runs in 4 2/3 innings. But he's on a good little stretch here, 10 1/3 scoreless innings, a far cry from what we just saw Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies, and, of course, Bulldog a couple boos over those 59 straight scoreless. But 2-1 the last 3 turns, a 0.93 ERA for Yamamoto. And even that last start against the Phillies where he had those double-digit punch-outs, only 5 1/3 innings, we just haven't seen one of those prototypical Yamamoto starts yet this year.
Yeah, and the Phillies really expanded the strike zone in that outing as well. So you've got the best hitting team in baseball, the Dodgers, hitting .262 as a team. They're 3rd best in runs. They're 4th best in home runs, but they managed just 1 run last night. It took the final swing by Freddie Freeman to have the walk-off victory.
I don't think Freddie, Yamamoto, any Dodger wants to wait around that long tonight, but as you always say, Mo, you'll wait as long as it takes.
Wait all night for a win.
All night for a win. We don't have to wait much longer for the first pitch, though, Tim. Let's get it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Dodgers 8 games up in the division as the Diamondbacks and the Padres are starting to fall behind the Dodgers, who continue to separate themselves in the NL West. They could do it some more tonight with a win over the Angels. Yoshinobu Yamamoto takes the mound next. Enjoy it, everybody. This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on your back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
The Los Angeles Dodgers are a juggernaut.
I think it's fair to ask the question of all the teams out there, do you want to win as much as the Dodgers?
Back to back!
The Dodgers see winning as fundamental to the business side of baseball.
Sustained dominance.
What are you going to do about it?
We often hate successful people because
here comes a harsh piece of reality.
The Dodgers dynasty!
They're successful.
Ding, ding, ding!
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck. Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value. Shakey's Pizza. Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com. And by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. First pitch is coming up on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers.
The Dodgers cement their dynasty!
The rest of the baseball world
Something has to give here.
hates us.
Nobody can do this but the Dodgers.
They hate us
Something has to happen here.
This is untenable.
because they are not us. Welcome to world champion LA Dodgers baseball.
Back to back!
Dodgers baseball, brought to you by
Gelp and Ford, family owned and operated since 1946. Children's Hospital LA. From colds to cancer, we got this. Hoffy Hot Dogs, a SoCal original treasure. Local, original, great. Budweiser, this Bud's for you. And by Daniel's Jewelers, official sponsor of every trip around the diamond. Own the dream. First pitch is coming. World champion LA Dodgers baseball is moments away.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. Get great deals on Toyotas built for any summer adventure. Like the all-hybrid Camry with efficiency and style that never cools down. Tacoma with the power to take your summer to new heights. Or RAV4 Hybrid with the versatility and range for all your plans. Don't miss great deals on Toyota's most popular models. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What can you do at Toyota.com? Better question, what can't you do? Because at Toyota.com, you can check out our latest models, search our inventory, and see our latest offers. You can even build and price your new Toyota right online, picking the exact model and color that's right for you. Whether you just want to download a brochure or you're ready to buy, all things Toyota are at Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
America's favorite vodka for America's favorite pastime. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond. With every home run, get a free baseball bracelet at any location. Celebrate your own victories with the jewelry you've been dreaming of. Daniels has stunning styles starting at just $99. Plus, get $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your coupon today. Show your pride. Daniels Jewelers. Own the dream.
Follow us on Instagram at AM570 LA Sports.
Must be nice to just listen to a baseball game and put all your troubles aside. Well, at KFI AM 640, we don't have that luxury. Somebody has to do the work of holding the very fabric of our society together. Bill Handel.
Weekdays 6 to 9 a.m.
Carrie and Shannon.
9 a.m. to noon.
Monks and Merrill.
Noon to 3 p.m.
John Cobelt.
3 to 6 p.m.
Tim Conway Jr.
6 to 10 p.m.
KFI AM 640. Make us the #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy the added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the tier and offer match program at Yamava. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. You in? Restrictions apply. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Hey, it's Andre Ethier. This is the season to celebrate. Whether it's Father's Day, graduation, or both, Superior Grocers has everything you need to make it special. From premium meats for the grill to fresh sides and sweet treats. It's all about bringing family together because the best moments happen around the table. Celebrate big and save smart. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and digital deals. Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
This year, Galpin Ford and the Bachman family celebrate 80 years of helping families find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Over the previous 8 decades, Galpin Ford has become the largest Ford dealer in the world and has given back by supporting the Los Angeles community year after year. It's this focus on you, the customer, that has helped extend the Galpin Motors family to 13 brands. Be part of the birthday celebration this year. Visit Galpin Ford off the 405 at Roscoe and at galpin.com.
Back to the Galpin Ford broadcast booth
on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Here's Steven Nelson and Rick Monday.
Live from Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, it's Game 2 of the 3-game series as your back-to-back world champion Los Angeles Dodgers entertain the Angels who come up from Anaheim. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Steven Nelson and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald. Another gorgeous day in Southern California for the Dodgers. A glorious start last night to the first game of this series. A walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th inning by the veteran Freddie Freeman as the Dodgers won a 1-0 decision over the Angels. Well, here in Game 2 is going to be Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound for the Dodgers. And here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup as the Dodgers take the field. Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. He'll lead things off. Andy Pages is in center field. Batting third with that walk-off home run last night. Playing at first base is Freddie Freeman. Mookie Betts is at shortstop. Batting fifth and playing at third base, Max Muncy. Muncy returns to the lines against before he was right on the money his last outing. Jack Kohanovich on the mound, the 6'7" right-hander for the Angels. His start tonight comes on with a record of 2-4. The umpiring assignment is Jeremy Rayhock will be behind the plate doing the catching. Calling the balls and strikes. Dan Iasonia, the crew chief, is at first. Adam Beck umpiring at second. And Jim Powell is over at third base. We'll join you tomorrow. Baseball under the sun. At high noon, we'll join you on the radio side with the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 1:10. And Emmett Sheehan is going to deliver that first pitch for the Dodgers in search of his fourth victory of the season. Happy to have you with us. All set to go. Game 2 of the 3-game series, Dodgers and Angels. Happy to have you with us. And with the play, here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo. Wherever you may be, and however you may be listening, and whichever freeway you may be driving on. Welcome to Game 2 of the Freeway Series. The Dodgers looking to stay perfect on the year against the Angels coming up from Anaheim. Yoshinobu Yamamoto has completed his warm-up tosses. He's getting ready to welcome the right-handed hitting shortstop Zach Neto to the dish for Yamamoto's 12th start of the year. Won his last turn with 5 1/3 shutout innings against the Phillies. Both parties are ready. Yamamoto steps back with the left leg. Twirls around and fires his first pitch. It's cut on and fouled into the glove. Strike one has us underway. It's 7:10, 70 degrees here at the stadium. Time and temperature brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. 0-1 on Neto. The pitch bounces in the dirt. It was a splitter from Yamamoto. A ball and a strike. Neto was 1 for 3 last night. He's batting .232 this year. The 1-1 from Yamamoto. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Strike 2. Neto asks for time. Now steps back in. He's right on top of the dish as a right-handed hitter. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's Yamamoto. Hit on the ground foul of third into the Dodger dugout.
Well, Neto, one thing about it, he's allowing the umpires to see exactly where his knees are. He has his pants bloused about 6 inches above his knees.
The old Hunter Pence. Yamamoto will try again. Neto hits it on the ground softly to Mookie Betts. Collects and throws to Freeman. 1 out.
Well, it's interesting, Stephen, to look at Yamamoto. His first pitch is at 97, then he comes back with a splitter. Of course, that's where he's really at his best, and the hitters have a tendency to chase that fastball up. We saw Neto do it the second pitch, actually the third pitch of the game.
First out, now Mike Trout, as Yamamoto tries to follow the lead established by Roki Sasaki last night in the series opener and really continue the strong stretch for the Dodgers staff the last couple of weeks. Curveball misses the zone. Ball 1 on Trout. 12 straight starts for the Dodgers, allowing 2 or fewer runs. The pitch. Grounded foul of third. Now up to 37 quality starts this season. The Dodgers staff, 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 the Dodgers staff. Consistent and steady the starters have been. Ball and a strike. The pitch to Trout. Misses upstairs.
Well, the pitching staff is a total, an ERA collectively of 3.03. That's the lowest in baseball. And then the starters, we mentioned in the pregame show, they've not allowed a run in their last 19 in the third innings.
The 2-1 to Trout is on the way. Wave and a miss. Totally fooled him with a curveball. That squares the count. Trout was 0 for 4 with 3 Ks last night. Drops his average to .235 on the year. But he's still walking a ton. So his on-base percentage above 400. 60 walks to counter the 68 strikeouts in 63 games. Yamamoto ready for the 2-2. Misses outside, full count. That yell you heard through the microphone was Yamamoto spinning in frustration on the mound. With the count full, here's the payoff. Ground ball at third. In the glove of Muncy. Sets and throws to Freeman, who stretches in time to get Trout, and out number 2.
And for Muncy, good to see him back into the lineup. Boy, the other night when he had that collision over in Arizona, you were not expecting him to come back this soon. I mean, just a violent collision going down to the first base line.
He's still got the mark on the nose to remind everybody of that collision with Ildemaro Vargas, as Muncy was trying to hustle out an infield hit. First pitch to Wade Meckler is up and away, ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on, no scores. We're just getting going. And if Ryan Nelson, the Arizona starter, just does his job and remembers what PFPs are like, if he gets over there, that collision is totally avoidable. But Nelson was napping on the mound. A 1-0 pitch to Meckler, also misses. And it's been pretty remarkable, Mo, to see how many just brain-dead fans there are interpreting that play. A lot of people think Max Muncy did that on purpose.
Yeah, well.
2-0 pitch, misses outside. 3-0 for Meckler. I know people are really antsy and jumpy to get on the Dodgers for anything these days, but you can just call an unfortunate play an unfortunate play. The 3-0 pitch is low, ball 4, and Will Smith, Dalton Rushing.
Ball, the catcher's challenging.
Is going to issue the first ABS challenge. Will Smith was scratched before today's game, so Rushing now behind the plate. And it's a successful challenge for Dalton.
The call is overturned. The Dodgers have 2 challenges remaining.
Three balls and a strike to the number 3 hitter, Wade Meckler, with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Yamamoto, deliberate in his windup. And Meckler drops a bunt to the third base side. Yamamoto slides to the grass to try and field it, but he couldn't get up to field it cleanly. And so Meckler reaches with a bunt base hit.
I'm trying to go back into the Rolodex and remember the last time I saw someone lay down a bunt with a 3-1 count. It worked to perfection because, the infield was playing back, and that was an absolutely perfectly placed bunt.
Yamamoto reacted and read it perfectly, but it was just that good of a bunt, and then a little bobble as he was sliding. Couldn't complete the play. First pitch, strike 1 on Oswald Peraza. Cleanup hitter. 2 outs and a runner on, no score in the first.
So the Angels have had difficulty. I mean, they're 9 games out of the lead in the American League West. They're in last place in that division. But with the exception of last night, they've been putting runs on the board the last 2 weeks.
On the 0-1, Peraza takes inside 1-1.
Such as, coming into last night, the last 15 games prior to game 1 of the series, the Angels have been averaging almost 6 runs a game.
The 1-1 from Yamamoto. Peraza cues one foul to the right side.
Well, that's a good pitch. That just jammed Peraza in on his hands.
And Mo, to button up your point, because of this recent boom from the Angel offense, they have won 7 of the last 13 games. Just a game above 500, but still better than where they've been for most of the year. Peraza lines one, center field. Pages going back. He reaches up, and it's off of his glove. So Meckler is going to be waved home, heading for third as Peraza slides in safely. And the Angels take a 1-0 lead. It was a line shot to center field. Andy Pages got spun around, still was able to reach up and get some glove on it, but he couldn't complete the catch.
Yeah, I think that ball just really surprised Pages. Surprised me also that it just continued to travel. So Pages turned to his right, realized, okay, the ball is going the opposite way, tailing, turned to his right again, which really keeps him on the same line initially that he took off on. But the ball went off the top of his glove.
A 2-strike pitch results in an RBI triple for Peraza. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Shonowell.
Yeah, the first run scored against Dodger pitching in 19 2/3 innings.
We had to wait until the bottom of the ninth inning last night to see a run. With the first one in the top of the first inning today. Shawnuel jam, fouls it away, third base side, strike 2. That is the 8th earned run Yamamoto has given up in the first inning this year. His ERA after the first inning is 2.31. So with his season ERA being 2.96, just another reminder of his first inning woes. Peraza on third, Dodger infield back. Left-handed hitting Shawnuel behind 0-2. The pitch. Inside.
Shawnuel does not know this number, but we'll vocalize it. Anyone's going to talk to him later on. With counts 0-2 this year against Yamamoto, the batting average against is .034.
The pitch. Bounce foul off the front of the Angel dugout. 1-0 Angels on the 2-strike and 2-out RBI triple from Oswald Peraza. So Wade Meckler's 2-out bunt base hit produces or helps produce the first run. Ball and 2 strikes still. Yamamoto out of the stretch. Shawnuel grounds it to second. Freeland shuffles to his right, fields and throws, and that ends the inning. Peraza stranded, but that's after he gave Jack Kohanowitz an early 1-0 lead. We're in the middle of the first at Dodger Stadium.
Take your game on the road to Harrah's Resort SoCal in Funner, California, the home of big league fun. Step up to the plate at Hall of Fame Chef Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Slide into SoCal's favorite swim-up bar and 3-pool paradise. Swing for the fences with the impressive Progressive, the state's first all-table jackpot, where a $5 bet can make you a millionaire. Harrah's Resort SoCal. It's a whole new ballgame. To book your winning getaway, visit harrahsocal.com today.
Hey, LA County. Freddie Freeman here. Champions Recycle Beverage Containers. Turn your CRV cans and bottles into cash and help LA score big. Step up, recycle, and hit a home run. Learn more at cleanla.com.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Hi, this is Dave Roberts. Heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, that's a risk. Summer colds can linger, and getting sick on vacation can derail everything. That's why everyone needs a medical emergency kit. It includes doctor-prescribed medications to treat common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. It's like having an urgent care and pharmacy at home. Save $45 with code BLUE at urgentcarekit.com/blue. urgentcarekit.com/blue.
And I'm feeling good.
Shohei Ohtani's first at-bat is brought to you by Asahi Superdry, Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Ohtani, Pages, and Freeman. The first 3 for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts will clean up. Max Muncy bats 5th or 3rd. Ryan Ward in left. Alex Call in right. Dalton Rushing catching. And Alex Freeland at second base. It's a right-hander on the mound. Jack Kohanowitz making his 13th start. He's really battling to keep his spot in the Angel rotation. His ERA at 5.23. But Mo, over his last 5 starts, the ERA 9.27. Tall righty delivers his first pitch, and it's a strike to Ohtani, a fastball at 95. Shohei was 0 for 4 last night, struck out twice. That ended his on-base streak at 19 games. But even still, batting .416 in the last 20 is Ohtani. Early time call for Shohei. Climbs back in. Here's the 0-1. Up and away.
I don't know. It's one of the issues that he's had also is you hear so many times, what's the best pitch you could throw? First pitch, first strike? Well, he's only thrown first pitch strike barely 50% of the time.
Misses outside and low. 2 balls and a strike for Shohei.
Which is a good number for Dodger hitters to know in advance as far as being selective early in the count, because the guy's not thrown a lot of first pitch strikes.
On a 2-1, Ohtani with a furious swing and a miss. Strike 2. It's a sinker at 97. Dodgers just saw Kohanowitz in the middle of May in Anaheim. Put 6 runs on him with 3 homers. The 2-2. Ohtani jam, fouls it away third base side.
It's a good pitch in on the hands. Kohanowitz is a rather imposing figure to begin with. He stands 6'7".
Two balls, 2 strikes to Ohtani leading off. The Dodgers trailing 1-0 early in the first. The pitch. Ohtani swings and bounces one high. Chopper right side. He's charging down the line, and he beats the throw from Peraza. That chopper had a parachute on it on the right side of the infield, and Ohtani had the gas, the pedal to the floor the entire way.
Don't know if it hit the plate or just probably hit the front edge of the plate. Well, that ball went at least 30 feet into the air.
Well, the Angels had an infield hit, a bunt base hit from Wade Meckler. He came around to score. Ohtani with an infield single leading off in front of Andy Pages. The pitch. Downstairs, ball 1. Pages 1 for 4 in the series opener, hitting .285. Now is Andy. Has cooled off a little bit the last week. The 1-0. Wave and a miss, strike 1. Just 6 hits the last 8 games for Pages, but 4 of those hits have gone for extra bases.
I really think other teams, too, Stephen, are spending more time now talking about Pages because he's had such a great start for the season. Which reminds us again, the All-Star balloting is open. You can go online and vote 5 times a day.
One on, the 1-1. Pages with a wave and a miss late on a fastball at 97. And by the way, 5 times per email address.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have multiple emails.
And if you go, for example, you go to MLB, you can also go to the Dodger website. There is an area there, too, that you can get an extra 6th vote every day.
On a 1-2. Kohanowitz misses downstairs. Look at you, Mo. You know all the online tricks for this All-Star voting. Well, that's great. You got to let the people know. Are you going to fill out your ballot in the next break?
Sure.
We'll do it together. The 2-2 to Pages. Hit high in the air to deep left field. Andy Pages into the Dodger pen. And the Dodgers into the lead. 14th home run of the season for Andy Pages. It's a 2-1 lead.
By the way, did we mention the All-Star balloting is open?
You did.
Daniel's Jewelers, by the way, always the All-Star, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. So we encourage you to visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
Looked like he got a little bit of a hanger there. Did Pages. Change up. At a homer. Now Freddie Freeman, last night's walk-off hero. Strike 1 from Kohanowitz.
As you mentioned, when the Dodgers faced the big right-hander in Anaheim, 3 home runs. So 2 batters into tonight. Been 1 hit out of the ballpark.
2-1 L.A. Bottom of the first. Still no outs. A ball and a strike now for Freddie Freeman, who last night was 2 for 3 with a walk and that walk-off blast in the 9th. On a 1-1. Freddie belts one down the right field line. If it stays fair, it's gone. It is going to be foul. Freeman was hanging and leaning outside the left-handed batter's box. Had a little too much spin to the right side of the pole next to that short wall. Didn't miss by much. Now the 1-2. Freeman fouls it away to stay alive here in the bottom of the first inning.
We had a brief conversation with Freddie's dad a couple of hours ago. One of the things we told his dad, saying, you pass along to Freddie F. Does not have to wait till the 9th inning to get a home run.
That was Freeman's 20th walk-off hit of his career. Another 1-2 from Kohanowitz. Another foul ball from Freeman. So now you look all time. They started keeping track of RBIs as an official stat in 1920. Since that point, Freeman is tied for the 6th most walk-off hits ever, along with Albert Pujols and Andre Dawson, a couple Hall of Famers. Another 1-2. Freeman holds up on a pitch downstairs, and the count squares up. Now, Pujols will be. It's just a matter of time. You got to wait 5 years after your retirement. 2-2, and Freeman sprays one the other way, an opposite field single. The first 3 Dodgers, 3 hits. And you know what's funny? He had the walk-off home run last night, Mo. Freddie Freeman would prefer to do that as opposed to hit home runs. Just shoot one the other way.
Yeah, but we appreciated the home run last night, the walk-off job.
Because it kept the longest active streak going without an extra inning game. The Dodgers, 64 games in, have yet to see the 10th. Now we see Mookie Betts. Freeman on first, nobody out, 2-1 Dodgers. Strike one. So that's now tied for the 7th longest streak to begin a year without playing extra innings. 64 games. I'm paying attention to you and Dwayne McDonald. Betts, left center field, sinking fast. It's down. First Ford have reached safely against Kohanowitz in the bottom of the first inning. And that's going to push Mike Maddox out of the Angels dugout. The pitching coach wants to have a visit on the mound. It's brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Well, here's where the Dodgers it did not really shine last night. That's with runners in scoring position. They had only 2 opportunities the entire 9 innings and did not have a base hit. The Angels were 0 for 6 in spots like that. So a chance maybe to bust this one open rather early. And for Max Muncy, again, it's really something that he's even in the lineup this quickly after that vicious collision at first base.
Muncy did come off the bench last night as a pinch hitter late. He struck out. And even with a relatively cool last month of games for Muncy, he's still been the best all-around third baseman in the National League this year. And so earlier you talked about Andy Pages' all-star candidacy. Max Muncy has a great one too. But at this juncture, because this stage is really a popularity contest, it's on Dodger fans to deliver their guys to the next round. First and second, no outs. Kohanowitz looks at Freeman, comes home to Muncy, and throws one to the backstop. So an extra base for both Freeman and Betts, as Muncy had to jump out of the way of a pitch in the dirt. And so the mound visit apparently didn't do much for Kohanowitz to settle him down.
No, that breaking ball, that's the 6th wild pitch for Kohanowitz this year.
Now 2 in scoring position. The infield creeps in for the Angels. Still no outs in the first. Once he swings and fouls back a strike, a fastball at 98. Stuns Jeremy Rahak, the home plate umpire, is telling Logan O'Hoppe he's all right. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been delivering 125 years of hope and healthier futures. When your child needs championship care, go to chla.org. Last time Muncy saw Kohanowitz, he homered. He's 3 for 4 with 2 extra base hits against the tall righty. Here comes the 1-1. Muncy swings and gets a piece of a fastball foul. In baseball funny, Mo, last night, 1-0, walk-off home run in the 9th, 6 total hits in 9 innings for 2 major league teams. We already got 6 combined hits today.
Dodgers had more hits here in the first inning than they had in the entire game last night.
On a 1-2, Kohanowitz misses low. 6 hits in 1 inning, 3 runs in 1 inning. 2 of them belong to the Dodgers, and they want to keep adding to it. Second and third, nobody out. Kohanowitz sets and fires the 2-2. Muncy jam, breaks his bat, little dribbler down the third base side. Coming in from third is Walden. He tried to barehand it, and he's got no play. couldn't come up with it cleanly, and even if he did, I think Muncy beats the throw. So that loads the bases with nobody out.
Oh, that's a broken bat, slow roller. And even if Walton had fielded that ball and thrown, Freeman was able to come down the line as Walton was coming in from third. If Walton throws to first, Freeman may have been able to score.
They still might have some toothpicks sprayed around the infield because of Muncy's broken bat. Bases loaded, nobody out. 2-1 Dodgers in the first. Here you go, Ryan Ward. Left-handed slugger. The first pitch to him. Swung on, fouled straight back. In and out of the Spanish radio booth. Freeman, Betts, Muncy around the bases. The 0-1 to Ward. Swings and drives one toward the left center field gap. Carrying back toward the wall. It is off the top of the wall. Freeman will score. Betts coming home. The relay is cut off. It's a 2-run double for Ryan Ward and a 4-1 Dodger lead. That ball was absolutely smoked to the opposite field. Nearly put a hole in the wall.
The Dodgers opening this ball game with 6 consecutive hits. Still nobody out. Bottom of the first.
Number 12, Alex, come on.
Muncy held at third on the play. So now Alex Call. First pitch from Kohanowitz. Call takes strike one, a breaking ball. That sends the Angel bullpen scattering down in right field. Kohanowitz has thrown 28 pitches and has yet to record an out. The Dodgers up 4-1. The 0-1 to Call. Misses upstairs.
Left-hander Brent Suter begins to warm up in a hurry for the Angels.
Ryan Ward just missed a grand slam by a few feet. Settles for a 2-run double. Now in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike two. His call was late on a fastball. Call takes time. Behind 1-2, but 4 of the 6 Dodger hits have come with 2 strikes. The pitch. Call down swinging. That's the first out of the first inning for Kohanowitz. Call could not make it. 7 straight hits to start the game.
That's the elevated fastball I was talking about really at the beginning of the game. Hitters have a tendency to chase it. That's the expected pitch.
To the 8th spot and Dalton Rushing. First pitch high, ball 1. Rushing hitting .266. He's 3 for his last 7, though. A 1-0. Misses outside. Ball 2. Started the year with 7 home runs his first 8 games. No home runs since. The 2-0 pitch. Rushing. Pops it back, foul. Above our heads. Strike one will drop. Still a hitter's count for Rushing. The 2-1 coming. Upstairs, and Ohapi has to leap to keep it in front of him. Fastball at 97. Nearly airmailed. It's now 3-1. Alex Freeland knocks the donut off his bat in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Rushing takes. It is ball 4. A challenge coming.
The pitch was low to ball. The catcher's challenging.
That was a second from being too late for Ohapi. He challenges, and it nicks the edge to
The
fill
call
the
is
count.
overturned. The Angels have 2 challenges remaining.
Successful challenge for Ohapi here in the first inning.
Now Rushing has to put on the protective equipment again. Shin guard on the right foot, elbow pad, right elbow, batting gloves. He removed all of them.
Dodgers 4, Angels 1. A lot going on in this first inning, folks. Second and third, one out. Full count for Rushing. Kohanowitz with the payoff. Rushing with a ground ball, Joss foul on the first base side. It's a 2-run home run from Andy Pages and a 2-run double from Ryan Ward. Ward's on second, Muncy on third. Rushing, waiting on another 3-2. Inside, ball 4 to reload the bases. And Kohanowitz is just having an awful time out there.
.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
Hey, dads and grads and mamas too. Head to Shakey's Pizza Parlor where there's lots to do. Kick off summer with family and friends. Get your fun on from beginning to end. Shakey's is the place for parties and more. Your neighborhood Shakey's, so much to explore.
Right now, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10 when you buy any large PCM combo. Handcrafted dough made fresh daily at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Stop me now. I'm having such a good
Angel pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. There's the veteran left-hander, Brent Suter. Inherits a mess in the bottom of the first. 4-1 Dodgers, bases loaded, and still only 1 out. The number 9 hitter, Alex Freeland, switch hitter batting from the right side. First pitch, a wave and a miss, strike 1 on a changeup from Suter.
Well, and that's Suter's really strong point. Non-fastballs from Suter have been hit just a 125 average against him this year.
The pitch. Freeland with another swing and another miss. Not close on another changeup, 0-2. And so now Freeland will take a long walk. Just drives in a circle in the right-handed batter's box across the plate. Looked around behind the home plate umpire. Now calls time.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult because the hitter, you're thinking yourself, obviously get a good pitch, but secondly, try and keep the ball off the ground, avoid the double play that would end the inning.
Ohtani on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Outside.
Another changeup.
After those first 2 swings from Freeland, you can understand why Brent Suter may want to triple up. The pitch. Freeland on the ground, left side, at short, fielded by Neto. He throws it into the outfield wide, all the way to the wall. Muncy is in. Ward behind him, hustling home, rushing. He slides in safely. And the terrible, no good, very bad first inning for the Angels continues. Is that a ball that didn't leave the infield, unloads the bases?
Yeah, just a terrible throw to second base. So all the runs are charged to Kohanowitz.
And now Ohtani is back at the plate. The Dodgers have batted around here in the first, up 7-1. Strike 1 from Suter, fastball at 91. It scored a single and then the E6 on Zach Neto. He's trying to turn a quick double play, but instead made an absolute mess. Ball 1 from Suter, an even count for Shohei, who started this whole thing off, Mo, with some hustle, a high chopper to the right side, and he booked it down the line to reach. The 1-1 pitch. Ohtani swings and fouls it back, strike 2. And trying to picture Neto's throw in the air from the deep hole at short, basically threw it to where the ball person sits down the right field line. Suter's 1-2 pitch will wait. He turns off the back of the rubber to keep Freeland close to second base. Just give himself an extra beat to reset. Still only one out, by the way. The 1-2 coming. Outside in the dirt. Well handled by O'Hoppe. Had to jump over to his left. Ohtani drills one toward left field. This one is out of here. An opposite field missile from Ohtani. The Dodgers' second two-run home run of the first inning. 9-1.
And still just one out. Ohtani's had himself quite an evening already. So's Daniel's Jewelers, proud sponsor of Trip Around the Diamond. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
That brings us back to Andy Pages. The pitch is down and in. 9-1 Dodgers in the bottom of the first inning. And now some pitch comm issues. That is the least of the concerns for the Angels, given how this game has started.
There's still a buzz in the stadium of what they've seen. I mean, you look at last night. Dodgers had 3 hits, didn't have a run. There was not a run in the ballgame until Freddie Freeman hit the 3-2 pitch for a home run. Game over, bottom of the 9th.
Everybody set. Suter to Pages, a strike on the inner half. 1-1. Suter delivers. Pages didn't take the bat off his shoulder. He's just a spectator. 2-1. Suter has the fastest tempo between pitches in all of Major League Baseball. Quickly deals the 2-1, and it's strike 2.
I've always had a theory. I've talked about it a couple of times this year. I think when you have rapid pace in a pitcher and your biggest pitch is off speed, it plays much better for you.
2-2 foul back over the net.
Here's why. Because if you throw me a changeup, and now 15 seconds later you're throwing another pitch, if you're throwing a fastball, it does have to be 100 miles an hour to really be a big difference.
On the ground is Shore. Neto fields and throws low, picked by Shonowell. Finally out number 2 in the first inning.
And that was hold your breath play over at first by Shonowell to dig it out of the dirt. The Angels like to have this one start all over.
Freddie Freeman is the 12th Dodger to hit first. Sorry, Mo, what you just said is just landing. First pitch from Suter, strike on the inner half.
So did the home run by Ohtani. Just landed.
So you can't hit the reset button once the game starts. The 0-1 pitch. Hooks outside, 1-1.
In this league, there are no do-overs.
No. Dodgers 9, Angels 1. Bases empty, 2 gone in the bottom of the first. On a 1-1, Freeman bounces a ball left side, cutting off. The play is Walton at short. He was close to second base. The third baseman makes the play for the final out. But what an inning for the Dodgers. 12 to the plate, 7 hits, 9 across. No left, 9-1 Dodgers going to the second.
Matt Money Smith here talking about Galpin Ford. Just like the boys in blue, they are champions. How about 80 years?
Pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball at 96 from Yamamoto. 2 outs, nobody on, and the Dodgers up by 8. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. 2-1 count for Walton. The Angels are on pace, Mo, for 101 losses. Be a franchise record. Currently, that's 99 losses, which was back in 2024. On the ground to second, Freeland fields and throws. That's another tidy 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto. He's got 5 innings behind him. 9-1 Dodgers.
Baseball fans, bring some LA flavor to game day. You know that yellow can with the iconic duck? That's El Pato, the original LA-born Mexican-style tomato sauce, salsas, and hot sauces made right here in the city for generations. Pre-game tacos? El Pato. Post-game burritos? El Pato. Late-night snacks? Always El Pato. Bold, authentic, and pure LA. Grab El Pato and keep the hometown flavor going long after the final pitch. El Pato, gourmet in a can.
Experience game-changing speeds with Spectrum. Get fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet to cover all your bases, from streaming, working, to everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, you can stay connected at home or on the road. Plus, when internet and mobile team up, you save big. Switch today, LA, and see how Spectrum helps you score. Visit Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines.
Dodger fans.
Father of the Year, 4th consecutive year in my family.
Celebrate this Father's Day at the ballpark.
Andy Pages swings and hammers one. Deep left field, way back and gone into the upper deck.
Join us Sunday, June 21st as your Los Angeles Dodgers take on the Baltimore Orioles. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in the ballpark and take home an exclusive Father's Day t-shirt presented by Uniqlo. Don't miss this day of fun. Grab your tickets at Dodgers.com/promotions.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Home half of the 5th. Dodgers looking to extend the lead. It's already a pretty big one. 9-1 on top of the Angels. Trying to clinch this 3-way series. Little 3-game homestand before the Dodgers go back on the road. Was there a spider, lizard? There's something that has the Dodgers' attention down in the dugout. It has them shivering a little bit.
Well, it's not a possum.
It's not. No. Or a rat. Those are safe for Wrigley Field. Allegedly. Alex Call takes ball 1, first pitch at the bottom of the 5th. Or, at Shea Stadium. And maybe that should have been the first one. Call ripped to left, hooking toward the pole, and it's foul. It was scalded, but 5-10 feet left of the foul pole. So just a loud strike. Call 0 for 2. He struck out in the first. He was the only Dodger that did not reach base safely in that inning. He did reach on an error in the second. 1-1 in the dirt. Call hits one hard again to left, but even further foul. 2-2.
By the way, if you want to listen to that song, it was recorded by the Coasters in 1950.
I only want to listen to it if you're singing it. I don't call baseball games with the Coasters, respectfully. You know what I mean? Another 2-2. Call with another hard hit down the left field line. Nice play made by Sean in foul ground, not by the left fielder Wade Meckler. So the at-bat will continue for Alex Call.
More currently, it was recorded by the Bloodhound Gang, 2009.
Oh, yes. It was a smash hit. Fouled away. Still 2-2 for Call. Well, I feel like we're teetering on.
Yes, we are.
Like Dean Martin at the and
no, it's
and Don Rickles at
it's
the
more
roast.
closely related to Laugh-In.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Lefty Natera. Close stance, third base side of the pitch. Fouled away toward Dalton Rushing. Nice play by Rushing in the on-deck circle. Bare-handed it with the left hand. He's waiting to come to the plate. Call, Rushing, and Freeland on the docket for the Dodgers here in the 5th. 9-1 L.A. How about another 2-2? Call flails at a slider, and he's down swinging. Put up a heck of a fight. But strikes out on the 8th pitch.
Well, looking ahead, special events. How about Tuesday, June 16th? The Rays are in. That's a 7:10 start, by the way, on the 16th. First 40,000 fans in attendance will take home the Dodgers soccer jersey presented by Bank of America. For tickets, Dodgers.com/promotions.
1 out in the 5th, Dalton Rushing. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball at 97. Natera's got some juice from the left side. Now, you see some talent, young talent. Rushing, fouls back, strike 2, left side. But, Mo, you were a guy who reached the majors very quickly after you were drafted. That has really been the Angels' kind of philosophy, trying to supplement their big league club with recent top draft picks, rushing them through the minors. Now, you can kind of spin it both ways, but I think the knee-jerk reaction would be to say, how much does that impact their development negatively?
Well, I think it depends upon the makeup of the individual player, and that's something that also has to be analyzed.
Ball and 2 strikes on Rushing. Here's the pitch. Rushing goes down and golfs one to right field, off the end of the bat, and playable for Adele. 2-away.
For example, Mike Trout. Okay. Well, does he need another season of, seasoning, if you will? Well, he's accomplished about everything you're going to need to do at the minor league level. The good player is going to rise to the occasion. Yes, you take your lumps a little bit. Unlike growing up, Pony League coach told me, look, you need to play in this other league. I said, Coach, those guys are much older. And he says, exactly, you're going to get better eventually.
2 outs. Here's Alex Freeland. Base is empty. 9-1 Dodgers. Check swing, foul ball, strike 1.
But I think the biggest thing that catches your attention is that the talent level when you come up to the big leagues is relentless. You don't have 1 or 2 starters and then it's feast. You don't have 1 or 2 guys out of bullpen and they go, lick my chops. No, right. This is relentless up here.
Freeland well out in front of that slider, pulled it into the net down the third baseline, 0-2.
And I think the command of different pitches. At the minor leagues, are you learning new pitches? Is the curveball you're learning? Is the slider you're learning? You're not that consistent. Well, everybody here has proven to some level of consistency or they would not be here.
Natera Jr.'s 0-2. Freeland can't check his swing. High fastball. He goes around. Bookending K's in a 1-2-3 5th for Natera. Going to the 6th inning, the Dodgers lead the Angels still 9-1.
I met my husband at a Dodgers game. He was a lifelong fan, so cheering for the team was part of the deal. And I was all in. All our milestone dates have been at games. We had a Dodgers-themed wedding. Our kids are fans. We even use the hashtag where it all started on socials when we go to games. We've made Dodger Stadium truly our second home.
Bank of America champions Dodger Nation. And everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Copyright 2026, Bank of America Corporation. All rights reserved.
Matt Money Smith here for Galpin Genesis of Van Nuys. Jack Ribicoff, a champion just like the boys in blue. I want you to ask for him by name. He's the general manager. This is one of the largest inventories of Genesis vehicles anywhere in the States, and it's right here in our backyard. They have remote delivery. You find your vehicle online at genesisofvannuys.com. Set up your lease or finance terms, and they will drive that vehicle right to you. Plus, it's got that Galpin family behind it. Again, it's genesisofvannuys.com. Ask for Jack Ribicoff.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win. Must be 21 to enter.
Neto and Trout. That's 9-1-2 for the Angels here at the top of the sixth. The Dodgers on top where it counts on the scoreboard, 9-1. All 10 runs came in the first inning for these two teams. Ball one low to Ohapi. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on a roll since allowing the first run of the game. An RBI triple with 2 outs in the first inning. He has sent down the last 13 Angels he's faced. The 1-0. Ohapi flies one to the opposite field. Alex Collin Wright drifting back well in front of the warning track, one away. Well, Mo, one of the great traditions when you come to the ballpark here at Unico Field at Dodger Stadium, before the bottom of the second inning, they honor the hero of the game, a service member, active or retired. In this case, tonight, a retiring commander in the Navy Select Reserves. Jordan Bazell, a.k.a. Dr. Buzz, was celebrated down the third base line, and we had a chance to host him in the broadcast booth before the game.
And looking forward to retirement in August.
So we're going to miss strike one on Zach Neto. 1 out, nobody on in the sixth. 9-1 LA.
So he's assigned to Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, taking care of the Marines.
And where you were set up, in the Marine Corps Reserves, not far from where the Bazell family lives. Strike two fouled away by Nettle. Just dribbler to the left-handed batter's box.
With the military also, this is a very important date as far as anniversary, not just for our country, really for the world.
88-year anniversary. Yamamoto's 0-2 pitch is in the dirt.
This is the anniversary of D-Day. June 6, 1944, Allied forces launching the largest seaborne invasion in history on the beaches of Normandy, called Operation Overlord.
Neto rockets one foul off the front of the Dodger dugout.
Well, it just the naval forces together with land, air, and sea liberated Western Europe. A huge date in history.
Oh, another 1-2. Neto pops it straight up on the infield. Coming in from second base is Freeland. Mookie Betts will cut across in front of him and make the catch, securing out number 2 of the sixth. There are more than 10,000 casualties that day alone for the Allied forces in World War II. Strike one to Mike Trout. And that's why when Commander Bazell was in here today, obviously recognize how special it was for him to share this evening with his family, his kids, his wife, his father, siblings, etc. He said especially it being on today, being on D-Day. Ball and a strike. Yamamoto to Trout. Wave and a miss, strike 2. And they joke about being behind enemy lines from a baseball fandom standpoint, stationed down in San Diego. Diehard Dodger fans. Bazell went to Azusa Pacific University, not far from us here in LA, and they're in Padre territory. On a 1-2, Trout hits it on the ground to second base. Freeland over to his left, back edge of the dirt, sets and throws to Rojas. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. 16 straight retired by Yoshinobu Yamamoto. 9-1 Dodgers in the middle of the 6th.
Your future is bright, an era of endless possibilities. Claim it, own it, shape it. With Toyota, your space to succeed. From a mobile art studio to a Zen retreat. Sleek Camry, agile Corolla, versatile Corolla Cross, thrilling Corolla hatchback. Built for those who let their heart lead the way. Because Toyota knows a little help changes the game. Wherever your road leads, we got you. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What can you do at Toyota.com? Better question, what can't you do? Because at Toyota.com, you can check out our latest models, search our inventory, and see our latest offers. You can even build and price your new Toyota right online, picking the exact model and color that's right for you. Whether you just want to download a brochure or you're ready to buy, all things Toyota are at Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Experience Funner California, where Harrah's Resort SoCal is home to big league fun. Step up to the plate at Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, slide into the swim up bar, or swing for the fences with the impressive Progressive, the state's first all-table jackpot. Book now at harrahsocal.com.
This is Andre Ethier. Listen to Petros and Money for the cue to call for your chance to win a $100 Superior Grocers gift card.
Follow us on Instagram at AM570 LA Sports.
Bottom of the 6th, top of the order for the Dodgers. They lead the Angels 9-1. New pitcher on the mound for Anaheim. It's the veteran lefty Drew Pomeranz. Shohei Ohtani's 4th plate appearance. He is 2 for 3. Pomeranz first pitch. Ohtani sends it in the air. Shallow left center. Coming in to make the catch is Jose Siri, who just replaced Mike Trout. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Pomeranz in the 6th. So both teams removing a veteran star early with the score seemingly in hand. 9-1 Dodgers. Strike 1 to Andy Pages here with 1 out in the 6th. Freddie Freeman was taken out of the ballgame after 3.5 innings, and then Mike Trout after 5.5. Strike 2 from Pomeranz, a knuckle curve at 83. Pages tonight 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. That really kick-started and ignited what turned into a 9-run first inning. After Ohtani's leadoff infield single, Pages just cranked one to the pavilion, or excuse me, into the Dodger bullpen. Hooked across the pavilion in left field. Pulls one to left field again, but right at Wade Meckler, positioned in front of the warning track to receive the lineup.
The Dodgers were very efficient in that opening inning tonight. Started off with 6 consecutive base hits before there was an out recorded.
Ohtani infield single, high chopper that went about 35, 40 feet in the air. Pages homer, Freeman singled, Betts singled, Muncy an infield single, barely 24 miles per hour off the bat, and then Ward with a 2-run double. Ball 1 to Miguel Rojas, bases empty and 2 outs in the 6th. The Dodgers ahead by 8. The pitch. And misses the outside corner. 2-0 for Rojas. First plate appearance for him. Pinch hitting for Freeman, leading off the 4th inning. And he flew out to center. The 2-0 coming. Rojas hits it hard on the ground through the left side. In between Walton and Neto into left field for a 2-out single. Mookie's reached twice tonight. Singled and scored in the first and walked in the fourth. Takes a strike from Pomeranz. Average at 185 for Betts. He's trying to push the snowball down the mountain. Swung on and skied high in the air. Shallow right center field. Siri makes the call and the catch. And that'll end the sixth. So no runs, one hit, no errors, one left. On to the seventh inning in L.A. The Dodgers 9, the Angels 1.
In Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A sliding catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of L.A., a split second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting, so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at Uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball! In case you haven't figured it out yet, I've signed with the Los Angeles Lakers.
A legendary center in the Lakers dynasty with a historic three-peat and 4 MVP awards.
I'm a freak of nature. You never seen anyone this big, this sexy, move this way.
Come celebrate one of LA's all-time greats on Shaquille O'Neal bobblehead night. Join the Dodgers Saturday, June 20th versus the Orioles. Be one of the first 40,000 fans and take home an exclusive Shaquille O'Neal bobblehead.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Grab your tickets by visiting Dodgers.com/promotions.
Take out the papers and the trash. Or you don't get no spending cash.
Remember, tomorrow, 1:10 start. We'll be on air at noon with the Bronco Casino Dodgers on Deck show. Emmett Sheehan in search of his 4th victory of the season.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto in search of a victory tonight, in a great position to do so with the Dodgers leading 9-1. First pitch of the 7th is a ball to Wade Meckler. Next pitch, swung on and bounced foul toward the Angel dugout.
That's remarkable. 16 in a row have been retired by Yamamoto since the RBI triple with 2 outs in the first inning.
Pitch. Grounded right back to Yamamoto, snared in the glove, spins off the mound and gets it to first for out number 1.
Oh, make it look easy.
That was way too casual, but Yamamoto, the reflexes out there, Mo. Oswald Peraza swings and nubs one foul. Strike 1. Peraza has been the only offense. Meckler had a bunt base hit, and he came around to score the run, but that was on Peraza's RBI triple. The 0-1, fouled away right field side, strike 2. Here we are in the top of the 7th. Bases empty, 1 out, 9-1 Dodgers. This inning brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Quickly 0-2. Yamamoto trying to put him away. And he does. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball by you at 96.
Well, Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, June 21st. Why not bring Dad to the ballpark? Orioles are in town. That's a 1:10 start. First 40,000 fans in attendance will take home a very special Father's Day T-shirt presented by Uniqlo. So for tickets, don't get left out. Dodgers.com/promotions.
First pitch on the ground to second, handled on a hop by Freeland, back edge of the dirt. Calmly throws to get Shonowell and get Yamamoto through another 1-2-3 inning, sending us to the stretch in L.A. 9-1, the Dodgers lead.
Yeah, I love that Speedy Cash.
Batter up. Life can throw you curveballs when you least expect it. Don't let a financial emergency strike you out. Step up to the plate with Speedy Cash and get cash on the spot. Visit speedycash.com/Grand Slam and get your wallet cheering. Since 1997, Speedy Cash has been helping fans knock their cash worries out of the park. Join our League of Fans and take charge of your financial game plans. Visit speedycash.com/Grand Slam today and get ready to hit a financial grand slam. Don't let unexpected expenses keep you on the bench. Step up with Speedy Cash and take control of your financial game. Speedy Cash, official sponsor of every weekend.
Yeah, I love that Speedy Cash.
Subject to approval, rates, terms, and conditions apply. See associate for details. Company is licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation pursuant to California Deferred Deposit Transaction Law. CalFin code 23000 at SEC.
Under the bright lights, every pitch matters. And every moment deserves something legendary.
Back-to-back champions.
From the first pitch to the final out, bring home a taste that's as crisp and precise as the game itself. Asahi Super Dry. When the moment is unforgettable, reach for the beer that delivers a true dry finish every single time. Celebrate the game. Celebrate the moment. Celebrate with Asahi. Asahi Super Dry. Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. Please drink responsibly.
Bottom of the seventh inning is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. 9-1 LA leading Anaheim. Ryan Zefferjon comes out of the Angel bullpen, and Santiago Espinal come out of the Dodger dugout to pinch hit for Max Muncy. Even though Zefferjon's a righty, Muncy, like Freddie Freeman, as his Saturday night end a little early just to prepare for the quick turnaround. Strike one to Espinal. And the series finale tomorrow. Day game, of course. On the 0-1, Espinal laid on a fastball, fouled away right side. Angels actually scored first tonight. One run in the top of the first, and then the Dodgers just steamrolled them in the bottom half, 9 across. Espinal flips it to short, and a little bunny hop on the cut of the grass by Neto. One away. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network. Ryan Ward at the plate, 1 out, nobody on, bottom 7, 9-1 Dodgers. Zefferjon's first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one on Ward. By the way, so earlier we referenced the Dodger dugout was scurrying, dancing. They were trying to get at some sort of insect or critter down there. Andy Pajes seemed especially determined. The 0-1 to Ward. Inside corner, strike two, taken and called. Dwayne McDonald, our producer and engineer, texts Kirsten Watson, of course, from the Sportsnet LA crew. Hey, Kirsten, what's going on? And apparently it was a giant cockroach. And Mo, if you see one cockroach, there are more. Ball one in the dirt outside.
Not anymore.
Andy's extermination company got rid of it, I guess. I mean, it looked like a turtle. I don't know. That was the first thing that came to What? You and Dwayne are laughing. Did I pick the wrong animal?
No. That's exactly the description I gave to Dwayne.
Yeah. You were mind melding, partner. That's what we're talking about. Ball and 2 strikes on board. Here's the pitch to Zephyr John. So we're going to miss strike 3. What other broadcast duo is coming up with the same animal to describe a cockroach?
Well,
I don't think anybody else in the league is doing this.
You had a long night trying to chase down a raccoon at home.
That's fact. That happened last night. Yeah, not fun. Took a chunk out of our dog. Actually, it's okay.
Good.
Nobody concerned. Alex Call at the plate, 2 outs, bases empty, strike 1 from Zephyr John. But if I see that raccoon, it's on site. The 0-1. Actually, I don't want to square up with a raccoon. It's a different weight class. They're really shifty. Sharp claws. It's a mismatch. 9-1 Dodgers, bottom 7. 0-2 on Call. The pitch. Upstairs.
Yamamoto in the dugout has the glove on his hand. He has a baseball in his hand, and he's just softly tossing against the back wall of the dugout.
Mo, tell me if you agree. This game has an interesting feel. It's got like the Freeway Exhibition Series feel to it. 2-2 on Call. But like seeing both teams kind of acknowledge to each other, hey, like this one's over in the 4th inning.
Well, and it comes on the heels last night of a walk-off home run in the 9th inning by Freddie Freeman, 1-0 victory with tremendous defensive plays by both teams.
And drama, yeah. Ball 3 outside and a full count now for Call. But Yamamoto has been on cruise control since the 1st inning. He's at 85 pitches. Payoff to Call in the dirt. Ball 4 and a 2-out walk. He gets a bat flip from Call. So just the last 4 innings for Yamamoto. From a pitch count standpoint, you know what? I'll do all 7. 25 in the first, 8 in the second, 19 in the third, then 6, 7, 11, and 7. He has a chance, if he maintains this pace, to just finish what he started tonight. Dalton rushing, fouls away the first pitch. Third base side, top deck, strike 1.
Well, the Angels, from an offensive standpoint, look like they're trying to speed this thing up and get to the cars and drive home.
Yeah.
Can't blame them. Every team is going to wind up at some point in time, at least once in the season like this. Yeah. At least once.
Zephyr John's 0-1. Rushing, jammed a little bit. Flare to right field. Coming in Adele, and he tracks it down as he lunges forward and hits the turf. Nicely done for the final out of the 7th inning. So Call's 2-out walk is stranded. We go to the 8th. Yamamoto returns to the mound, still up 9-1.
Ford Motor Company is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come? If that's who you are, you value what we value. Offering employee pricing during the employee pricing event. American value for American values. Go to buyfordnow.com or visit your Southern California Ford dealer today.
The confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the San Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Shumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
To win on the field, it takes a singular focus. One team working together to claim victory. At City of Hope, our team of over 2,000 experts brings the same focus to our sole mission, ending cancer.
That focus has led to cancer breakthroughs, to one of the largest clinical trial programs in LA, and to families filled with hope. The biggest win of all. Make an appointment today at cityofhope.org.
Top of the 8th inning is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. Yoshinobu Yamamoto out there for the 8th inning. Dodgers 9, Angels 1. 9 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Angels so far. Yamamoto again at 85 pitches. Joe Adell leading off, flailing at strike 1. The pitch. Hooks low and away. Ball and a strike. Adell, Madrigal, Walton. 6, 7, and 8 for the Angels. Fouled away right side, 1-2. Six consecutive 1-2-3 innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded foul of third base. On a 1-2 pitch, Adell hangs back and lifts one to left field, hooking foul of the pole. So we'll do it again.
Yamamoto has been all over the strike zone tonight. I mean, he has just owned it.
Needs one more strike to get Adell. Jams him, ground ball to third, Espinal. Fields sets and throws a fastball over to Rojas. 1 out in the 8th.
Designated hitter Nick Madrigal.
Is that 20 in a row now, Mo?
That would be 20.
20 in a row retired by Yamamoto. Pitch count at 89. Nobody throwing in the Dodger bullpen. 1 out, bases empty as Yamamoto curves in, strike 1 to Nick Madrigal. There's only been one other time in Dodgers history as Madrigal rolls one to Espinal at third. Routine second out of the 8th inning. One other instance in Dodgers history of them scoring at least 9 runs in the first inning and no runs after that. You got to go back to September 30th, 1913 on the road in Philadelphia. But the Dodgers lost that game 10-9. This one they lead 9-1.
Yamamoto has made 91 pitches and 67 have been strikes.
His first pitch to Donovan Walton, the third baseman, is called a strike, a low curve.
68 have been strikes of 92. Well, that is a wonderful ratio.
The 0-1. Walton swings, pops it in the air. Left side of the infield, Espinal coming toward third base, right inside the line. And a couple feet down the line, he makes the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto. He's done with 8. The Dodgers not done yet. They're up 9-1.
The
Dodgers just stole second base.
That means a free Dodger dog and 16-ounce Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
Whoa, he's heading straight into an AM/PM.
Crazy.
There he is walking out with his free snacks and one satisfied grin. Is that legal?
Only one way to find out.
When the Dodgers steal a base, dash to the AM/PM app for the deal of the season. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 27th. Only at participating AM/PM stores. While supplies
Whether you're enjoying the Dodgers on a hot summer day or bundled up for a chilly October night, Navient's got your home comfort covered. Their high-efficiency HVAC systems, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners deliver powerful performance, year-round comfort, and serious energy savings. Plus, they're whisper quiet and built to last, so you can focus on the game, not your system. Upgrade your comfort with trusted innovation from Navient. Visit NavientInc.com. That's NavientInc.com.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent, I know that being present make all the difference. I have 3 young sons, and I learned that kids don't just hear our words, they feel them too. The way we respond in tough moments, the sense of security we provide, it all matters. When we help our kids to feel heard and supported, we help them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission to ensure every child has a stronger start in life. Learn more at first5california.com.
Cause it's a good night to be out there.
That game is brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. 7 consecutive 1-2-3 innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. 8 strong, just 1 run that came back in the first inning. But since then, he has absolutely shut down the Halo lineup. 9-1 Dodgers. You got 3 outs to get some more insurance runs. Alex Freeland leading off. Ball 1 low from Zephyr-John, who's out for a second inning of work. You look down in the Dodger bullpen, Mo, what do you see?
Got a lefty, and for Yamamoto, he's getting handshakes around in the dugout.
Strike 1 from Zephyr-John, evens the count on Freeland.
And what a job for Yamamoto tonight. 93 pitches, 69 strikes, and wound up retiring the last 22 batters.
On a 1-1, Freeland takes strike 2 on the outside corner.
And that's just incredible.
You look up, Mo, and now the last 4 starts for Yamamoto, he's looked more Yamamoto-like. ERA below 1 in his 27 and third innings, just 3 earned runs and only 1 home run in those 4 games. Sinker in the dirt, 2-2 for Freeland.
Well, tonight he lowered the ERA to 2.68.
Down from 2.86 at the start of the night. Freeland is he's 0 for 3. He scored him for a hit in the first inning, then took it away, ruled it a fielder's choice. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes here for the first out of the 8th inning. That brings up Shohei Ohtani. Earlier, came up twice in the first inning, had 2 hits, including his 11th home run. His best drive of the game, presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. Zephyr-John's first pitch. Ohtani swings and fouls it back to the left, over the net behind home plate. Fastball at 99. And Shohei now 15 games against his old club, 20 hits, 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Takes strike 2, another fastball from Zephyr-John. 1 out, bases empty, bottom of the 8th, 9-1, the Dodgers in cruise control. Jack Dreyer getting ready for the 9th inning as Yamamoto's evening is done. Just 93 pitches, and hardly any of them stressful pitches, but still no reason at this juncture against this opponent to push him. Zephyr John misses with a breaking ball, 1-2 for Shohei. On a 1-2 pitch, Zephyr John misses down and in. Ohtani jumps out of the way of a fastball at 100. The Diamondbacks lost again to the Nationals at home. Meanwhile, the Padres lead the Mets 3-2 in the 8th at Petco. Zephyr John misses in the dirt again, and now the count is full for Ohtani. Zephyr John's payoff. Low ball 4 and a 1-out walk. Ohtani reaches for a third time tonight. So back to Andy Pages. 1 hit and 4 ABs so far. That 1 hit, a homer. It's 14th of the year. Now 53 runs batted in. 5 more. And the next closest hitter in the majors, as he is pacing everybody. Takes a strike from Zephyr John. The pitch. Pages swings and fouls away right side. Quickly 0-2. Pages calls for time. Now, the Angel offense was red hot coming into this Freeway Series, but the Dodgers have just shut them down. And in 5 games of the Freeway Series this year, the Angels have scored a total of 4 runs. Pages swings, tips it into the glove. That's strike 3 in the second out of the 8th. It's interesting, the Dodgers have struck out more than twice as many times as the Angels tonight. Granted, they've been up there and played a heck of a lot more. Miguel Rojas, 1 for 2 off the bench, replacing Freddie Freeman. No injury for Freeman for anybody who hopped on late. Don't want to scare you. Rojas takes ball 1 inside. Pitch blown away. Two balls, no strikes. Rojas well out in front of one, fouls a fastball down the left field side. You know, Mo, before tonight ends, I think we should take a moment to issue a special shout-out to our dear friend Talia Gonzalez, who for the last 10 years has been part of the Dodger family as the assistant manager of premium events and experiences. And tonight is Talia's last game after a decade with the Dodgers. Moving across the country to D.C. with her significant other. So, Talia, thank you for all you've done for us.
We wish her nothing but the best. She's going to be missed, and we will see her down the road.
Or you could stay, Talia. We can't stay right here. We got to go to a break. The Dodgers lead 9-1 going to the 9th.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
the unofficial start of summer calls for baseball. Good company and Modelo Especial, a full-flavored golden lager with smooth, balanced taste and crisp, refreshing finish. Made for game day in the stands and wherever fans watch together. Modelo Especial, the mark of a fighter. Must be 21 and up. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, dads and grads and mamas too. Head to Shakey's Pizza Parlor where there's lots to do. Kick off summer with family and friends. Get your fun on from beginning to end. Shakey's is the place for parties and more. Your neighborhood Shakey's, so much to explore.
Right now, add a medium pepperoni pizza for just $10 when you buy any large PCM combo. Handcrafted dough made fresh daily at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
By Cars for Kids. If you're ready to donate an old car, call 1-877-CARS for Kids. 1-877-CARS for Kids. Cars with a K. To donate your car today. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 8 innings, 2 hits, no walks, just 1 earned run, struck out 4. 93 pitches, 69 strikes. The 9th inning now belongs to the lefty Jack Dreyer. Strike 1 to the number 9 hitter Logan O'Hoppe.
The pitch was ruled a strike. The hitter's challenging.
Just can't take the challenges with you. O'Hoppe's going to throw one out there.
The call is confirmed. The Angels have 1 challenge remaining.
(9-1) Dodgers lead. 3 outs away from clinching this freeway series. The pitch. And O'Hoppe flares it to right, charging in. Cole dives, and he makes the catch as he hits the grass out in right field.
That is just all-out commitment.
Excellent effort, excellent play, 1 away. If he doesn't come up with that gets by him and goes all the way to the wall, and who knows where O'Hoppe ends up. But don't have to wonder anymore because he made the play.
Well, now the last 23 consecutive Angel batters have been retired.
Zach Neto, leadoff man, 0 for 3 tonight. Facing the lefty Dreyer. The pitch. Hooks in there, strike 1. Tomorrow the Dodgers will send Emmett Sheehan to the mound. Opposite Jose Soriano, the Angels ace. The Dodgers, remember, lit him up, or they walked. They only had 1 hit, but they drew like 6 or 7 walks and then cashed in when they faced off in Anaheim in the middle of May.
It will not be as easy tomorrow.
No. But going for a freeway series season sweep. Ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and then Neto hits the dirt. I don't know if he got twisted up there, or his ankles gave out, or his knees gave out, but appears to be all right. Isn't a call for time. Dreyer ahead, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Neto cranks it in the air to deep left field. Will it stay fair? It is off the top of the foul pole and gone for a home run. So that snaps the streak of consecutive Angels retired as Neto launches his 11th home run of the year to make it a 9-2 ball game here in the top of the 9th. He didn't miss a single stitch of that. 410 feet goes Neto. The pitch was in, and he just pulled the hands in and beat Dreyer to the spot. He's able to keep it fair. So now Jose Siri's first plate appearance takes a strike. Siri came off the bench for Mike Trout. The 0-1. Upstairs. So, wait for this 1-1 pitch. Hold your horses. Up and away, ball 2. Not to, get after a horse that's no longer with us. If you had to sing one song, like one karaoke song to save your life, what would it be? Because if people want to hear you sing, I know you won't sing, but I'm just saying, if you had to, your life was on the line, they hand you a microphone, they say, Mo, you have to nail this song.
Yeah.
It would be what? Popped in the air, first base side, drifting toward the Angel dugout, over the dugout. Gives you an extra couple seconds to think about the song.
I don't need any extra time at all. Okay. I would suggest you go to YouTube, look up Big Blue Wrecking Crew on the Carson Show or on Gold, on the Solid Gold. Yeah. Where Carson said, we actually have people with talent that want to try and get on the show. And I said, yeah, but they didn't win a world championship.
There's a difference, John. The payoff to Siri. Called strike 3. Got him with the curve. And the Angels are down to their last out.
So I've already embarrassed myself in that aspect of it. What are you going to choose there, big guy?
See, I didn't think you were going to turn the tables. I thought you were going to just, nervously end the conversation and then shift things away.
Sing Little Red Riding Hood or something like that?
Strike 1 to Wade Meckler. 2 outs, nobody on in the ninth, 9-2 Dodgers, and I'm running out of time to answer this question. If I had to say one.
No, you're running out. No, you're stalling. That's what it is.
I'm trying to think. You want to bring the house down, but you also want to get the people involved. And there's a liner caught up the middle, Mookie Betts. Looks like you just have to tune in tomorrow, the series finale, to get the answer to that question as the Dodgers complete the victory. That's a win for L.A., and they clinched the three-way series against the Angels, taking Game 2 by a final of 9-2. Step aside for a moment, come back and put a bow on this one here on the back-to-back World Champion Dodgers Audio Network.
Now more than ever, let's uplift and strengthen our communities by supporting mental health awareness. The Dodgers is proud to partner with the L.A. County Department of Mental Health to make sure we let the people in our lives know that they are not alone. Hope, recovery, and well-being are just a phone call away. If you need help or want to find resources near you, please call the L.A. County Department of Mental Health's 24/7 helpline at 800-854-7771 or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
Let's talk about Galpin Honda. Matt Money Smith here. Boys in blue champions, Galpin Honda champions. And they've got themselves one heck of an inventory. 350 vehicles ready for immediate delivery. And you got Dave Gillum, the general manager, that's waiting for you to reach out. You don't even have to go see him in person. Find your vehicle online at galpinhonda.com.